So I had to put a new shift cable in this little Shimano Revo shifter here. It's a little 7-speed, and the cable doesn't come out the typical ways that they would come out in most Shimano shifters or the grip shift type shifters. So this is made this little video to illustrate how you remove it out of this particular one. So this is kind of an exploded view of the shifter. It's the Shimano SL-RS40, and tools I used were 4mm hex key, 5mm hex key, and a little small Phillips screwdriver. And so basically you don't need necessarily all the tools, really a screwdriver, but I used the 5mm to kind of position the brake lever out of the way, and then the little 4mm to actually tighten and loosen the little grip shifter itself, which you don't technically have to do this, but it's a lot easier to, I guess, possibly not lose the little screws. So you've got two little small Phillips screws there that are on the bottom side of the plastic shift cover there, so you'll want to take those all the way out. And I just use my little Harbor Freight magnetic tray here to catch the screws, because these are definitely a couple that can roll away and get away from you pretty easy. So anyway, once you get those two little screws out, the cover will just lift right off. I just rotated the shifter back around here, and there's actually two little cables in here, one for the shift indicator and then one for the actual shift cable. So you can see the head of the shift cable there, but typically on grip shift type they'll come out up here, but you can see the little cable there, that's for the actual shift indicator. So we're not replacing that one, we're replacing the one where you can see the head just sticking out. So once you get that cover off, you just basically push that little cable. Here I'm doing it one-handed, pushing it with one hand and filming with the other, so it's fairly easy to do. And then from there, you'll just slip your new cable in, and if you have to cut housing, just measure up the old housing, or you can just mock it up there for the housing, measure it up. But yeah, you'd always want to have perform this operation with the shifter in the hardest gear setting, or with all the slack taken out. And that's pretty much it. Once you get your cable in, you put your little cover back on, cinch it down, and you're good to go. But that's basically how you would do it on this shifter. It may seem like a little bit of a mystery just looking at it from the outside, but anyway, hopefully you found the video useful, and yeah, thanks for watching.